Welcome back to the farm, folks. Today we're cutting some first crop hay here with the 150 maximum on the DC 133 disc bine here. Cutting down some first crop hay to big square bale with the new big square bale. Got about 12 acres here we're going to cut down and bale up, and then we're going to let the rest of it grow here for probably another week, and then we're going to chop the rest of it. Today is Saturday, May 23rd. Today I'm cutting down some first crop hay here, folks. I'm running the auto steer, going about 7 miles an hour. Cutting it down, laying in a wide windrow so that way it dries fast. Going on round number 4. I'm running with the auto steer here, the 150 maximum. I'm going about 8.6 mile an hour, about 1,000 engine RPM, or 1,000 PTO RPM, I mean. Laying this out nice and wide, that way it dries, so we can run this hay through the new Holland big square baler. Hopefully Tuesday this next week. Doing the last round here on the end rows, and I start the rows. Not running auto steer on this side because it's kind of curvy on this side. The AB lines don't match up because there's some fence posts and stuff that got to curve around on this side. The AB line on that side is what I'll start on, and then I'll just work my way this way, and whatever's left will just be point row cutting is all. Look at all the dandelion seeds on top of the disc bine, folks. Look at all of them. That's why this hay field's getting cut up, or getting cut down, and then getting tore up and put into corn. You might say, well, this looks like a beautiful hay field, until you actually go walk out there and look at it. There's lots of weeds starting to come underneath. I don't know if you guys can see down here in the row that's cut, all that undergrowth stuff, the different light colored stuff here, the lighter colored stuff. Not the brown, the dandelions and all the other stuff that's growing under there. It's getting thin, it's full. I think this is the 5th year for it. Gotta go around the corner here. I'm gonna try to show you guys how I go around the corner. Swing it all the way into the corner, just like this. And then I swing her back. While I'm stepping on the brakes up here, back around the corner, I swing it back, let off the brakes, and whoa! Got this little bit we missed here, so let's grab this. Showing the disc line real slow. Then it'll not grind up the other hay so bad. There we go. All cut. This field for 2026 is all cut now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed me cutting some first crop hay here for big square baling with the new big square baler, and maybe get the old big square out too and run them both to get them both ready to go for second crop. Got this field, this 12-acre field all cut down here now. It's all laying down, wide windrows, ready for drying. And guess what? As soon as I get done cutting, there comes the clouds. And now, talking on the radio, a chance of storms for this afternoon. So hopefully we don't get much rain. That's a typical weatherman for you. Dry for 4 or 5 days. Now there's a rain chance for today, just because I cut some hay, of course. For all the new folks out there, I'd love to share how this thing cuts the hay down and lays it in these nice windrows. So the first thing that this machine does is cuts it off. So let's show you how it cuts it off. You may wonder how it cuts this hay off. Well, here's the knives right here. There's one on both sides of the cutters here. There's 8 rotors under here. Turtle shells, these things are called. And these are the knives. They're double-sided knives, so you can take them out and flip them around if they get nicked or something. Like this one's been turned around once already, it looks like. And then it goes through the conditioner rolls here, which crimps the hay and does this to it. It puts a crimp here, a crimp there, and another crimp there to help break the hay so it dries better. Because if you don't condition alfalfa and don't bend all the stems, it doesn't dry very good. Because it's hard stemmed, it's not hollow like oats and grass where it can dry out, where the alfalfa is more of a solid stem, so you gotta kink it and break it so it dries out better and crush it. Fun fact about these things go 2,800 RPM when they're spinning full speed. The PTO goes around 1,000 RPM. That means it goes around 1,000 times in 1 minute. Those are going around 2,800 times in 1 minute. So they're moving. And then we walk back here to the next thing after it goes through the rolls is the forming shields. The forming shields is what makes the windrow. So you can adjust these to how wide you want the windrow. We got it adjusted on setting 3 here. And then you can also adjust this deflector here up and down to throw it up and down on the forming shields out here. Because if you want to lay it out super wide, you put it way down here on the edge so it dumps it off right here. But if you want it narrower, you make it so it shoots it out up here, and then you can move these in quite a ways too. You can move them into about a 2-foot windrow. This is in about I'd say 6-foot windrow, so it does a pretty nice job. This is a Case IH DC 133 13-foot disc line. We got it from Sherman's Implement. Okay, let's take this thing home. Hopefully that answers your questions on how this machine, the disc line here, cuts down the hay. Then you may ask, how long do you let this lay to dry? Probably about 4 days, 3 days, and then we'll rake it, and then the 4th day it'll lay most of the day, and then we'll bale it in the afternoon, hopefully. Hopefully get it dry is the plan. Got the 7210 all washed up here. Sure looks nice and clean again. Forgot it all washed up. It was pretty dirty compared to other videos. Not clean at all. So don't get all rusty. looks like we got her cleaned out mostly now. Wash it up just in case we don't cut any more hay for a week or so. That way it doesn't get all rusty and hard to get off when it dries on. If we wash it after every crop all the time. I'm gonna wash over here now. Wash where the gearbox or the shafts are. Keep them good and dry. The stuff off them. And you gotta get all the bugs off it too. That way it don't get rusty. We like to keep our equipment nice and clean, not dirty and rusty. Wash out where all the belts are. Wash out the deflector shield. So it don't get rusty. Rinsing it off after we've got done power washing. Rinse off all the metal. Power wash the bullets everywhere. And I'm using warm water here to clean off the oil, because warm water cleans off oil. It's like 120-degree water, and it doesn't hurt the paint, it just takes off the oil that's on the paint. Shut off my water valve at the on-demand water heater, tankless water heater, for the hose back in the barn. And there we go. All washed up, folks. Oh, let's put it away.